Hey guys, we're gonna start in a little bit. I just have to get some last minute stuff put together. Hey guys, hey there, how's it going? Sorry I'm a little late here. Unfortunately, I was about to get ready for the stream and then Mother Nature decided to ring my bells and occupy me in my office for a good 20 minutes. But everything's good, we're fine, we're great. We're just getting the stream ready and almost there. Just gotta grab this, get this listed together, and then we should be getting good to start. Alright, let me just grab my one more thing and then I'm all good to start. Alright, we're all good. So we should be on the final stretch note of Valhalla here, so it's good. I have the next couple days off, so let's see if I can beat this bad boy pretty quickly. And figure out what I'm gonna do for the next bit. Alright, let's see, Mike should be all set good. Alright, enough horsing around. I got my poster. Now it's time to go to work. Alright, good evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Oh cool, we already just had one mega Christmas party. Now we're gonna have a New Year's party. Isn't that a bit soon? Why, did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean... never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great! And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you come to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... Man, boss called it like she saw it. Told ya. We're depressing people. We're depressing people. Ouch. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I wanted to catch up, to chat up for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. Hey, Silverbolt, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. We are, I believe, 3/4 of the way done. We're on the final strip. How's your night going? I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. Oh, so she's given us 4 days, I believe, since it's the 27th to get ready? Cool. If you don't want to see me after all, I'll understand. Well, there's one way to deal with your demons. Oh, I'm doing pretty good myself. Yeah, I'm sorry about the chat that was blocked by the image collage. I'm still working on ArtStream on upping the overlay, so bear with me as I hopefully get that a little better later on. Let's see, but please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Oh, that's sweet. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Oh, how thank of you. Well, that's the funny thing, yeah, as far as Valhalla, it's just the way this bar is written, as you can see in the title here in the top right corner. It's just this weird bar in this glitch city. It's just been named that way. It's not meant to literally be Valhalla, because trust me, if you're here at the very beginning of this game, there's always jokes about how there's pee everywhere. It's very unsanitary, but it actually has its own little, I'm trying to think of the word, ambiance. You know, its own mood in the place. But it's a good place to get a drink here. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. Uh-oh, she's about to get scared again. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. Yeah, because Gabby's gonna rip our head off. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. Whoa, for a second, that got quiet on perfect timing. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore is in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. Oh my god, she hates herself that much. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. You know, Dana has a point, right? Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say, Armitage, that you hated feeling that like that? Man, she's got good memory. Armitage? Titty hacker. Oh, Stella. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret? Which one do you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hate a feeling like that. I won't run away this time. I'll just do it when she gets there. Good. Because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Gotta love this boss. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Alright, got ourselves our jukebox ready, so let's get to work. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Ah, Stella. Happy holidays. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why, you look so happy I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Very thoughtful. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt velvet coming up. Okay, boop, boop. Boop, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. Here you go. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here since I was coming here too. Oh, you just watched Bo Burnham's Inside? How'd you feel? I actually liked that special. It was really good. His music, I love his comedy. It's always very good, top notch. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. I could relate to injuries like that. What was your favorite song from Bo Burnham's Inside? What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it'll all make her go back to her old ways. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. See, I always find good stuff to watch, Silverbolt. Old ways? Uh-oh. What does that mean? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Faye is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. Oh no. Yep, welcome to the internet. It's a great song. Let me just take a quick glance. I think I want to say the one of the songs I laughed at, probably was FaceTime with my mom, just because it's very simple and funny. But great song, welcome to the internet. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. Aw, you gotta hate when schools do that and they don't want to help you out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than that to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Cold and sweet. I think... yeah, it's cold and sweet. So we'll give her a moon blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Nope, did not work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, no, oh yeah, that is it. 1, 1, 1, 2. Man, I cannot click today. Hey, welcome to the stream. There we go, Moonblast. Here you go. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asked for, you know. Now that you mention it. So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. Oh, that's the worst. You never do that. But apparently, things got nasty with Say's mom. Miss Emmy got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk, thanks to that. She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Holy crap! Don't piss Say off, lesson learned. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... oh, don't worry, I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is... comfier. Come again? This is called Valhalla in a dump bar. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a nice bar. I've been serving at it for at least 12 days, so... sure, Uptown is cleaner, maybe more secure, but it's also too... sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. Oh, that's cool. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 from me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that. Right. 2 beers for the girls. Let's get ourselves some beers. Let's see, 1 Adelaide, 2 Bronsons, powder, liner guide, 2, 3, 4, all mixed. Nope. Didn't do it. And no, there we go. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. And we serving it up. Here we go. Da, 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 da. There we go. Here you go. Thank you. Thanks. CA, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Say? Where's Say?" Why did they call you just Say when they called me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paws inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculously compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? That's very nice and optimistic. You just eat like a pig. Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy per se. Let's see. Type. Classy. I kind of want to go for cobalt velvet. Boom. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's dude. Oh, that's right, because, you know, she likes cobalt velvet, so you want to give her that. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Oh, her birthday's Christmas. Mega Christmas. Cool. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. The easily fooled. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit. Holy crap, how'd you do that? And that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. Man, then Santa got one heck of an upgrade. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh? Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. Jill, why'd you bring that up? It's sweet that she's worried. But I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly for the bubbly girl. It is bubbly, and she likes this drink, so we're just gonna keep throwing it in her face. 2, 3, 4, 5 on the rocks. And it doesn't say you can't give her the same drink twice. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem a bit random, but... do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her that I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she asked the vending machine outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. Oh, that's bad. Never let your emotions get in the way of work. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I nosed it. But you nosed it? I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found that the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really, just two? Weird? I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life then. That sounds creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. Break time. Alright, let's keep going. I wonder if I had left food for 4. Okay, I'm here. Oh no, hi Dorothy, how's it going, Dorothy? Just take a drink. Holy crap. Alright, crack another one, because this is gonna be a long one. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Oh, jeez. Huh? Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Uh-oh. Something's wrong with her. That's right, she was always a fan of the piano woman. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All age. Here. This is nice. 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 Nice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? It's kind of a deep thing. Why? How can you tell what if you see around you is actually happening? Oh, please don't tell me this is the Matrix. What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy? So you're having a I'm gonna butcher this word. Solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there, that word. Solipsism, what does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone, and ipsi means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stopped making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic citation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here? You're bumping into it? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Since it's any drink, we're gonna throw the good stuff at her. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. Aw, her mom. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all this real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and the crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point, I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Okay, she took the rum and poured it on her head. Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss, I'll get it for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. Oh, don't you even go there. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Honey, seems the wiener's too big to eat correctly. Jesus Christ, Dorothy. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? God damn it. I knew that was coming. Say, Dorothy gets in that mood, she's like, honey? And I'm like, no. I don't. Seriously, Jill. She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare to cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud for Mario. Nope. Let's wait till it's longer. Here you go. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry, you like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend all my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there are also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright, straight up piano man. Here you go. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? You're gonna have to specify that one. There's the belief that some Lilum out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilum. That feels like the Snatchers game from Kojima of days old. Thus they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked just like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw that kid Lilum here. They could easily pass off as humans. I doubt that's the case with Lilum, or with Dorothy, I should say. There are even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our own very noses, replacing us little by little. Okay, you're just a conspiracy person now at this point. Who likes dudes. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? If I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Neverlight crabs in pain. Or I mean, when the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I had the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Ouch. Hey! They brought you a package. Ah yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? She asked if she wants some of her wiener. That's a new one. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Just doing 2 days. I need $2,000. I need $3,000 more. Jesus. I'm actually bring luck, but I want to prevent her from getting too distracted. Maneki-nekos. Let's go to shop. Manashi-neko. Now I need $3,300. Oh, God help me. She's pleased her, so she'll surely focus at work. Let's save before he messes up. You've been chuckling since yesterday, wiener. Let me see. I'm just gonna update because we're gonna do one more day because I don't want to quit this at this point right now. Day 27 and 28. see, there we go. Alright, I'm good. So we're going to continue this because, let's see, the 28th, 29th, and... Yep, I only got 3 days left. Shoot. Can't believe I'm almost done this game. Alright, well, here we go. Good evening. Hi, Jill. I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's a New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. The dog. She wants to get rid of the dogs. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. That was just creepy in the corner. I had to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for a guy who wouldn't come back twice. Six, 1, 4, 2. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Oh, shut up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. God. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right. Sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Let's give a suplex. On the rocks. And ta-da! Here you go. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all of that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him the gut punch. Didn't sound right. Works for me. Oh, sorry, my allergies are kicking off again because the allergy medication ran out. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope. Let's wait till the action. Oh, that's why. I forgot the age part. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Because I didn't read the whole alt age. Jeez. Yep, there we go. Here you go. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. Of course, he said that. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood. Of course. A bad touch for Alma. 2, 2, 2, 4. On the rocks. Of course, Alma would want a bad touch. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would have made her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but you've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know. Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey. It's not I still hold a grudge against her, but rather the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying an admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. Enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give me a Brandini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Brandini. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Oh no, Anna's here again. Boo. Oh hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her elder sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister wouldn't even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up! The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I know the girl is you and the sister is your elder sister. Please get to the point. Right. The flip did she do to the TV? Oh my god, she disappeared from the channel? What the flip? She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right, a beer. I am going crazy, aren't I? Well, considering I just flipped the channel and I had her on it for a second, I literally was like, I'm gonna change the channel. Or all mixed. Nope. How? I've made beers already today and I'm already forgetting how it works. Probably because my allergies are driving me nuts. Here? Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Ouch! Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Alright, let's see. It's less chilly today. Alright. Jill, the kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Oh, it's Norma, thank God. Hey. Ah, Norma. Phew. Oh, God, not you again. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. She thought she... Oh, it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Jill. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. Alright, Bleeding Jane. Nope. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character. Don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. A beer for Gil. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Whoa, what was that? Weird. Nobody expects the Dorth Inquisition. Dorth Inquisition, Dorth Inquisition, Dorth... Ouch! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Oh, Dorothy, don't share that information with me. Ugh. Ahem. Honey. Hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for Dorothy on the go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients, you can always assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like cats, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The robot... Let's call it the catrification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on the fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Makis Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Strongovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catrification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born, and their parents got called cat boomers? A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions, why is that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like cats and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind I'm fucking up in the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catrification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait? What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. Eh? I just remembered Sylvia Stengovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need the shouts just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Jill's thinking about Curio Mickey buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. I need to buy a poster. I need $1,900 either by today. Otherwise, I'm boned. Oh man, I don't like this. I'm so close to being screwed. But let's see, I got 1, 2, 3 days left, so that's gonna be the end. It's almost here, guys. Holy cow, we are almost done with Valhalla. And I have the next 4 days off. I could finish it tonight. Or I can save it till tomorrow. I have nothing else to do. So, let's end it for tonight. Just because I'm gonna give myself a panic attack worrying about the 10,000 I need. So, I'd like to thank Silverbot for joining me here in the chat for a while before they disappeared. Thank you for joining us here. Always great to hear from you. Be sure to check out their channel and give them a follow. They like to play Minecraft and Fortnite. Otherwise, guys, if you liked what you saw, be sure to follow my channel as well. I will be streaming next time on Saturday with my sister Minnie Misery for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Also on Sunday, we should be finishing up Demon's Souls on the PS5. Can't wait to finish that off. And Tuesdays are art streams. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for the next stream. Working on the overlay there. And hopefully we'll figure out what we'll do for this game. Otherwise, I have 4 days off. I might be doing an extra stream Thursday or Friday. So stick around and keep an ear out for that. Alright guys, it's late. I've been up since 4 in the morning, so I'm gonna go hit the bed. Nice chatting with you guys. See you the next time.